We're Alan and Kaz, and we've been road tripping Ireland's wild Atlantic way. This week, we're in the Ring of Kerry, exploring and having loads of fun along the way.
If you were going to design a waterfall, that's what you'd make it look like.
This week, we're tackling crazy mountain roads and everything Ireland has to throw at us.
The cliffs of Kerry are quite magnificent if you can open your eyes to look at them.
And we stumble across a shady deal in the middle of nowhere involving a sheep. Let's go.
Morning, guys.
Despite the schoolboy error last night of parking under a street lamp, we actually had quite a good night's sleep last night in a Lidl's car park.
It was pretty good. And today we're going to start flying around the Wild Atlantic Way again. Today we're in the Ring of Kerry and it's going to be epic. Let's go. Boom. Just parked up to get this view. I don't notice is what's all this black stuff on the road. People have been coming up here, it looks like at night, and doing burnouts and donuts. It looks like in cars, and the road is literally black with rubber. When you look on the road, you like got bits of rubber that have fallen off tyres.
Can we do one?
Yeah, should we try and do one in Jules? Yeah, crazy. You don't want this as a park up spot, do you?
No, definitely
No chance.
not.
The view's cracking though, look at this. Wow, look at that view. It's like glass.
Burn out, burn out, burn out, burn out, burn out, burn out. Oh, that relaxed down, that relaxed
It's had a
down.
remap, but it's not that good. Just come down the N71 to Killarney. This is the lady's view. Wow. Look at the colours. Wow.
Have you seen the colour of the water? The colour of the water is like black. It just looks like, I mean, we went past some beaches yesterday and the water was like just blue, like crystal blue. And that's just like jet black.
I wonder if it's like, I
It's
don't
got
think
tar
it's...
or something.
No, I wouldn't think it's tar. I wouldn't think it's volcano. It's probably like peat or something like that. But it's super pretty, isn't it? Especially
Yeah.
when there's not a lot of wind. It actually looks like jet black glass, doesn't it?
It does, yeah, and the reflections of it.
Found it.
Well, I know, I'm really surprised.
It's big. It's not 20 metres like it says though, is it?
It's so green. It's just like everything's just starting to come out.
It is, yeah.
Like really different textures of greens.
I love this time of year when it's this really bright green. So if you park in the car park right on the N71 there, it's literally a 200 metre walk. There's no elevation to it. Or there's a yellow, a blue and a red trail and they're various lengths and difficulty. But we're pushed for time today, so we're just doing the 200 metre walk and it's super easy. You literally just get out. You can wear your flip-flops, wear whatever you like. It's really good. Wow. That is epic. Right, that's like your proper.
Yeah.
If you could design a waterfall, that's what you'd make it look like. So cool.
Now that is a waterfall.
That is like super cool.
That is cool.
Ah, you read my mind. Make a coffee.
Okay, coffee time.
So no trip to the Ring of Kerry would be complete without visiting Muckross Abbey. It's free. We hope it's free. We've been duped. We've read online it's free. If we get there and it costs money, we're not going to be happy. But
Well,
no.
parking's free.
But the parking's free, yeah. There is on the main N71, there's a little car park. Today it was actually closed. I think they're doing some event on there. But if you come into the grounds of Muckross. I don't know if you can see behind us there. Loads of spaces. There's car spaces, camper van spaces, no overnight parking. But yeah, it's really pretty. And I think there's some gardens the other side. We're not going to look at the gardens today. We're going to walk straight to the Abbey. There's all sorts to do. Let's go see what it's like.
I wanted to go on there. You know, when I was a kid.
Oh, the monkey bridge thing.
Yeah, well, you know when you were little and you used to go to playgrounds when they weren't like health and safety stupid now, and you'd climb on those rocking horses, and you'd be like 4 of you.
I used to like
swing it so much that the person at the back would jump up and down and really bang their bum on the bottom of the seat.
I used to like the roundabout thing.
Yeah.
You spin that real quick. We used to get about 3 or 4 mates on there, spinning it like mad, and then see if you can get chucked off.
Yeah.
It's unusual that you have all this, that these are as well preserved as this. Often they're quite run down, aren't they? So this yew tree in the middle, they reckon is the oldest one in Ireland of its species. 700 years, some people say it is. It's proper old. No idea what's next. We're on one of those days today where...
Yeah, but I like spontaneous days. Spontaneous days are the best, where you just stumble across something and you just think, yeah, let's go and have a look at that. They're the best days. And this is a very different road trip for us. Our road trips are normally
super planned,
consistent of incredibly super planned,
military scale
to
planning.
Where we're hiking, we're climbing, we're cycling, we're doing a ferrata, we're doing some mad adventure sport thing, and we know exactly where we're going, when we're parking and everything. But this road trip is just very different. It is just around Ireland, and it's not including loads of mad cycling adventures. It's more around
following the Wild Atlantic Way.
Yeah, following the Wild Atlantic Way and seeing what we can come across. And it's super great because it is completely different to what we're used to.
And it's easy to follow, isn't it?
And it's really easy to follow.
You literally could just come and follow the signs and drive around and see what catches your eye. Yesterday we were driving, and like every 200 metres we were pulling over looking at something, weren't we? You look on the map and you've covered no ground.
I think
who knows if we're going to do the whole thing. We might not do this time, might come back another time.
This is what you would call a real proper road trip.
Yeah, it is, yeah. Scone time. Vanlife time now. So if you've done the Wild Atlantic Way and you've done the Ring of Kerry, let us know in the comments which are the best parts that you visited. What was your favourite part of the Ring of Kerry? What is your must-see if you're on the Ring of Kerry? You must go and do this. This is the worst bit about a road trip, filling up with diesel. Get it? So if you want a nice little beach to come and visit, then Kells Bay is worth it. I just think if there's not a massive car park, it probably means that not a lot of people come here. But this beach, this little harbour beach, it's absolutely gorgeous. Clear waters, powdery soft sun, really nice. Bring your kids down in the summer. It's a bit wintry today because it started to rain, but in the summer, I guess it's beautiful. And it's a stunning view of the Dingle Peninsula opposite. Really nice.
There you go.
Tidy.
Happy days.
Yeah.
So we've just parked up, debating on getting out in the rain, and then some guy pulls up and another car pulls up. Loads of people get out of the car, walk over to the guy in the van gets something out the back of the van, and now all of a sudden they're buying a lamb.
As you do.
As you do. So that lady's got it in her hand. It must be like a family thing. Oh, he's put it back in the back of the truck. Oh no, he's giving him money. It's a paying thing. No. I don't think they have bought it. I think it's just, here, have a look at my lamb.
Oh, that's that. I've read about this. So I've seen this. This isn't, he's not selling the lamb. What he's doing is, people are walking past. He says, do you want to hold my lamb? As you do. He lets them hold the lamb, takes a picture, he lets them take pictures, the officers take pictures, and then he charges them for taking the pictures.
That's exactly what he did.
Yeah, I've read about this. It's like essentially a beach hawker in Ireland, but they use lambs.
Wow.
It's weird,
I was
isn't it?
thinking he was going to like sell it to them.
That's weird, isn't it?
That's bizarre. And then he's just walked over to his car and said, would you like to have this picture taken with my lamb? How strange.
The things you get up to in Ireland. So this Cahergal stone fort is on the northern tip of the Ring of Kerry. Really easy to get to. There's literally a car park 200-300 metres away from it. Super easy to get to. So 2 days ago, or 3 days, or 4 days, or whatever it was, we were in t-shirts saying how hot it was for this time of year. Now we're on the northern tip of the Ring of Kerry and it's bloody freezing. It's bloody cold. But this Cahergal, I think it's Cahergal, that's how you pronounce it, stone fort, it's proper impressive. Look at the high walls, crazy high walls. We're breaking into the fort. Get out of my fort! Get out of my fort! Get out! It's right windy up here. It's right windy up here. This is really cool, isn't it? So this Cahergal fort was built in 600 AD and it's got super impressive walls all around it. I don't know how thick it is, but it must be 3-4 meters thick. And the walls at the highest point are about 6 meters high. And obviously it's undergone some reconstruction recently, probably the last 50 years or whatever, but it's an impressive thing. It would take, especially with weapons of the day, would be a tough job to get inside this fort. Welcome to the wild Atlantic Way. On probably the wettest day of the month. And we've just broken a golden rule. What have we done, Kaz?
We paid for something.
We've actually paid for something.
On the wettest and coldest day for something outside.
We paid €5 each to come and see the cliffs of what?
Kerry.
The cliffs of Kerry, that's
Kerry.
it. Even forgot what it was. There's a picture of a puffin on the sign outside and a dolphin that's the same size as the puffin. So I'm not sure what sort of freaky animals we're going to see, but we're going to see something. These cliffs are 1,000 foot high, and on a clear day you can see the Skellig Islands where they filmed some of the Star Wars stuff. So I don't know if we'll see that today, but we'll find out shortly. Wow, that's pretty impressive, isn't it?
The cliffs of Kerry are quite magnificent if you can open your eyes to look at them. Can't see the puffin. I can't see any puffins, but the cliffs are quite magnificent. Derek would have been epic up here.
Yeah, it'd be good for drones, wouldn't it?
Oh wow, look at that.
That's impressive, isn't it? Don't lead it!
I want my love burner in my nice hot house.
Oh dear. That's funny.
I'm sure this is very safe.
It's concrete, how can it not be safe?
I don't mean the floor. Wow. Man, I mean, it's pretty epic the views are. Can you get any closer?
So to get in this, it's €5, which, despite breaking our golden rule, is actually worth it, isn't it?
Considering we drove into the car park, thought, nah, it's wet, we're not going to see anything, it's cold, it's windy, and it's €5, let's not bother. To be fair, it was worth it. I am making a nice hot chocolate before we go anywhere, and changing my trousers because I look like I've peed my pants.
So if you see a white van driving around the Ring of Kerry, know that the passenger has no trousers on.
There ain't much going on up here, is there?
That's a bit bleak, isn't it?
Yeah.
Continue on Skelling Ring for 1.5 kilometres.
So when you come on the Ring of Kerry, the extra bit on the westerly tip is the Skelling Ring, and it's all right. It's you sort of get the impression it'll be really thin roads, but it isn't. There's a big high pass that you've got to go over after the Kerry Cliffs, but it's okay. It's pretty good.